Hey guys, welcome back. We're back out on the kayak, and today we came out. It's about sunrise right now, right around sunrise. I think it might be about 5:20 in the morning, and we just came out here to look for some roosterfish, or really just whatever's around. You know, apparently someone hooked a mahi here yesterday, so if they're around, we'll look for them. But we're really just gonna see what the heck is out here today. Throw some live bait, throw some poppers, throw some jigs, and see what fish are out here. You can see behind me the water is looking really nice. It's like a table out here, and I am out here in the Golfo Dulce in southwestern Costa Rica. So you can see the mountains across the Gulf over there. That's Costa Rica, and then right behind that is Panama, so I can actually see the Panamanian mountains from over here, and it's just a beautiful sunrise. Look at this. You can see Tosh paddling up ahead. It's an absolutely gorgeous morning, and we should be able to find some fish, so I'm excited to get started. We're gonna find some bait right now, probably drop a jig a bit, see what we can find down there, and then once we find some live bait, we'll put it on a circle hook and we'll try to find some big fish. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna start the day jigging a little bit. We're just gonna wait for the sun to come up. So you can see I got this little jig on here. It's got pink and blue, and we're just gonna send it to the bottom right here. And we're gonna focus right on bottom. So once it's down there, I'm just gonna flick it up and let it flutter down a couple of times. But I'm just having it bounce off the bottom. See if we can pick up a fish or a good sized bait this way. And then on the retrieve up, you know, I'll jig it a little bit, just like this, to have it flutter up nicely and see if I can catch some suspending fish. Oh, look at all these bubbles. Wow, all these bubbles are actually from sardine, so it's way down there, but it looks like a huge school of sardines has moved in here, and or not sardines, sorry, it's a huge school of herring. This is the red herring. This is the great roosterfish bait. They're not gonna hit the jig, but Tosh is over there with a sabiki, so they'll hit that. Looks like a million of them just went under me though. All right, look at this. We got a little herring on here, and this is the perfect live bait for the roosters and the jacks out here. We've got a lot of fish on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just chuck him out. Yo, baby! There we go. And once it's out, I'm just gonna let it take some line. Just like that, I'll let it go behind the kayak a good amount, and once it's out there, I'll close the bail on this guy and I'll just flip up the live liner. So this live liner right here, what it does is it allows for any fish that takes this bait to just take it without feeling any tension whatsoever. So I'll let whatever takes it eat it, and then I'll just reel down, and look what happens to this lever. Boom, it just flicks down, and now the drag is set. And since it's a circle hook, I'll just reel down, and then when the drag is set, that hook will set itself. So that's all we really need. But let's put it on live liner for now and see if we can get a bite. Yeah, that was definitely a mackerel right now. I saw my bait getting scared earlier. Those fast bites like that just zip by and they're over in a second are mackerel. I'm just gonna see if he didn't take my hook off, because most of the time, yep, see, they just bite your line straight off because they are very toothy fish. So let's get another hook and another bait on here, because we just lost that entire thing. Okay, I got a fresh herring on here. Let's see if this guy can get hit by a rooster or something, or at least not get cut off. And meanwhile, I'm just insisting with this jig because, I mean, there's definitely mackerel around. We've seen proof of that already, and it'd just be good to hook some fish down there. There's snapper, there's some grouper. Actually, last time I caught a really nice grouper. Check that out right here. But it's always good to investigate the bottom. There's roosters up ahead. They've been blowing up here, and I've been seeing them, but they're just far away. There they are. Gonna cast this jig at them. Let's see, come on. If they're blowing up like that, they'll hit a jig. Oh, there they are. So many roosters. But I'm actually just gonna throw my bait. That's a better idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, I got my bait here. Let's just see. Come on, if they come back out and I can get this bait on them, it's almost a guaranteed hookup, but it's just being at the right place, right time, little bit of luck. Let's find them. Come on, come on, come on. So I'll continue trolling, jigging, and yeah, I just want to get that first fish out of the way. Yep, fish on. Finally fish on the jig. Damn, all morning without a fish. And we got one on the jig. Yeah. Oh, and it's a little barracuda. Nice. I'm gonna keep this guy because this is great grouper bait. Nice. So later, if we go for grouper, we're gonna send this guy down probably in small pieces. But last time we threw a barracuda down for grouper, we ended up with a really nice fish. So this is great. I'm really happy to have caught this guy. Let me get him de-hooked and then we'll keep jigging. GoPro, start recording. There we go. Another fish. Another fish. Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's another barracuda. Oh, wow. Wow. Do you know what this means? That means I just hooked this fish and then something just came and took a big bite of him. If whatever bit him had hit in the portion that I had hooked, I would have had a big fish on. Look at that. I just hooked a little herring and it got eaten on the way up. Incredible. I'm gonna keep jigging here because there's obviously fish. Oh, that was a mackerel. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe not. Come on. Maybe not, because it came back. Come back when... There we... Oh my god. Come on. There we... Oh, what are you doing? Come on. Keep it. Eat it. Something is hitting this thing and just leaving it. 3 hits. 3 hits and it didn't take. Let's see. Let's check this. Oh yeah. Look at this. That was a fish. Looks like it was a mackerel or something. I don't know. Chopped in half. I'm getting a lot of fish chopped in half today. Let me get a fresh bait on here and we'll just keep doing what we're doing until we catch a fish. Oh, yeah, that's a bite. That's a bite on this. That's a bite. My bait has just been going out and it just got taken. I checked with my finger to make sure. Yep. 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 That is a fish. That is a fish. I literally just threw my line out. Look at this. I'm just getting towed. I'm getting turned around. I threw my line out right now. And I saw my live bait swimming away, and then I saw it speeding up a lot. So I put my finger there just to make sure it wasn't a fish, but I guess it was because we're hooked up, baby. First fish of the day, and it looks like it's a good one. This could be a rooster or a jack or something. That was a nice run right there. And I'm just pumping up, reeling down. My drag is set pretty good, a little tight. And we'll just get this guy as close to the kayak as possible, but he'll probably make a couple of strong runs. There we go. As I was saying, maybe we'll be able to tell what this is just based on the fight. Roosters tend to have strong runs and then they sort of give up as you're pulling them up and then they'll run again and they'll kind of repeat that. But jacks are just stamina machines. Those things will keep going and just keep pulling you and keep pulling you and keep pulling you. So far, this has not done that, but a lot of times it's too early to tell at the beginning of a fight what a fish is because the behavior at the beginning tends to be sort of irregular. And I'm just getting towed over here. We started way back there and we are getting a free ride across the Gulf right now. Let's see. But I am gaining on this fish. And right now, I forgot to mention, but it's outgoing tide. So all of this that you're seeing in front of me in about an hour and a half, 2 hours will be mostly mud. And there will just be a little river going through there. So it's not too deep here, but it is a spot where fish love to congregate. And we've already seen roosters blowing up right over there earlier in the morning. So there we go, good run. And it's just running straight down. Straight down, straight down, straight down. Yeah, this is fighting a lot more like a rooster than a jack, and it shouldn't be that far away actually. I feel like I've gained on him a good amount. We should see him soonish, as long as he doesn't take off for Panama again. Right when we hooked him, it looks like we were sitting on a lot of herring. So I think what happened is, as my herring was swimming away or something, this guy just picked him out and hammered him. But that's what happens. That's why fish like herring and such tend to stay in schools, because it's much safer for them. One of them leaves and it can be, well, this can happen. We're gonna try using this thing. So this thing, let me show you. You put it on the butt of the rod, and that way, oh, that's really nice. Like a little cushion that just helps you not get stabbed by the butt of your rod as you're fighting a heavy fish. So it's pretty nice. First time I use it, and it's nice. So this fish is 60 feet under the kayak right now. It's kind of hard to fight when it's just under the kayak, because I can't put the rod tip all the way up. But we're just gonna slowly haul him out. 25 feet. All right, he's coming up. I do think it's a rooster, because jacks usually don't come up this easy, or at least they don't give you breaks. Like right now, I'm literally just gaining on him. 10 feet. 10 feet. Oh, I see him. I see him. I just saw something. Huh? Is it a jack? Is it a jack? Let me see. Oh, it is a jack. It is a jack. Huh. I really thought this was a rooster. That's just a big Jack Crevalle right there. Look at that. Good fish. And then I got that circle hook right in the corner of the mouth. Nice. Nice. There we go. Ugh. Look at this. That's a nice Jack Crevalle. That's a big fish. That's a good one. And I really thought this was a rooster actually, because as hard as it fought, they tend to fight a lot harder. I've gone over an hour with these guys, and it really was just fighting a lot like a rooster, not just in strength but style as well. So it's a surprise, but I'm happy with a big jack like this. Just look at how beautiful a fish this is. All right, there we go. Look at this nice big Jack Crevalle. Thought it was a rooster, but happy with this. Let's get him released though. Thank you, buddy, and see you later. There he goes. Nice. Look at all this jack goo on my hands. So right now I think the plan is we're about at dead low tide. So what we're gonna try is, we noticed the water is very murky here, and last time we had very murky water and very low tide, we tried throwing some herring over by that river mouth over there, and we caught a very nice snook. So I think we're gonna head over there right now and just try that again, see what we can do. Oh shit, fish on, fish on. Oh, I did not think there was a fish on here. I did not even think there was a fish on here. Oh, I don't know, there was not even a bite. There was not even a bite. I was just checking my bait. I was about to recast, I reeled down, fish on. Jeez, that's insane. We just released that jack. We just released that jack. And that's a big run, and now I'm back to getting towed. What the heck just happened? No, dude, I literally was, I just checked my bait, and then I reeled down, and apparently there's a fish on. Look at that, I'm getting towed fast. No, nothing, like dude, there was nothing, and then I just reeled. That was it. That was a really weird, did not expect to hook a fish right now. And I'm getting towed. I'm getting towed fast. This is a good one. And we were about to head over to that river mouth, but just got interrupted by whatever the heck this guy is. And he's taking us in a bit of a circle here, but I am gaining a lot on him. So hopefully we'll see him soonish. There we go. big head shakes from this guy. So he's at 40 feet right now. It's just because I've been gaining on him a good amount. Water's kind of murky, but we should be able to see him if I can just get him up about 40 feet.
Another jack.
It's another jack? Another jack. Damn, 2 jacks back to back. These things, I haven't seen this. Oh, that's another good sized jack. Oh, but I'm surprised. 2 jacks? This is gonna be 2 jacks in like a half-hour fight. So I've had like over an hour with just 1 jack. So that's nice. Sometimes these guys are such hard fighters. It just looks like today they're not fighting it as hard for some reason. But look at that fish. That's a good one. Another good one. Oh, all right, look at this jack. Another nice jack crevalle. Probably one of the weirdest fish I've hooked, or just one of the weirdest ways I've hooked a fish. But let's see, let's get this guy released. See you later. Nice. All right, now I think we're gonna go head over there. Rooster's up ahead. Rooster's up ahead. Look at that, right there, where the frigate birds are. Oh, there's no way I make it over there. And boom, they're gone. It's over. Rooster frenzy is over. Probably lasted 30 seconds. So right here you can see we're at this little shore and it's very muddy. That's just because it's low tide. So at high tide, there is not a shore here. There's actually water all the way into that mangrove over there, because this is a river mouth. But at low tide, if you cast right by the river mouth and then you quickly back out, just like I'm doing right now, there's a lot of fish that typically hide out in that mangrove that, since the water level came so low, they get pushed out of the mangrove, so they have to come out here, and they're basically just hanging out in this shallow water until the water level rises again later in the day. So right now, all of these fish, which are snook, snapper, and more, should be just in, you know, 1 to 3 feet of water. So with our live bait cast right there, we have a good shot, and I'm just gonna stay in this slightly deeper area and keep casting. I'll keep going up, cast, and come back. Let's see if we can get hit. Oh, a big rooster just followed it up and didn't hit. I think I might have got that on video though. Damn, big rooster fish just came up right here following my live bait and it didn't hit. Oof. Anyways, still chucking the bait in here to see if it gets eaten. Well, it doesn't look like those snook or snapper want anything to do with us, so we're heading back into deeper water. We're gonna try for a rooster fish or a grouper or something, but you can see my bait is still back there, so maybe it gets hit. But meanwhile, we're gonna transition onto our next target. Here we go. There's a bite. There's a, oh, dropped it. Let's see, come on. Come back. Oh, there we go. Come back. No, not coming back, Yeah, it looks like he dropped it. Let's see, I'm gonna check how my sardine is doing. See if it survived that. Ah. And the answer is no, it did not survive that. So that was probably a mackerel. They're the ones who usually cut your bait in half. So let me get this guy released and let me get another bait on here. All right, we are hooked up again on a herring. Let's see. There was so much bait everywhere, but they weren't taking anything. And then the bait that they took right now actually had a sinker on it. So it was down there. And that could be because the fish were feeding on the bait subsurface, because we saw a ton of bait. We saw the bait getting scared, but we didn't see any fish actually bursting through the bait, such as roosters or jacks. So if they were hitting under the bait, that would make a lot of sense, and that would make even more sense as this thing has a sinker on it. So it looks like they hit a bait closer to the bottom. But it was just a matter of time. We've been out here a while, for a long time. It was just bait everywhere. I was throwing a popper, we had live bait out, and nothing was getting hit until now. I'm hoping this guy's a rooster. Last 2 fish today have been jacks, but very good odds it's a rooster. There we go. Looks like I'm gaining on this guy. I'm just pumping up and reeling down, keeping constant pressure. I'm just slowly bringing him up. Yeah, he's spinning us in circles. Hard to gain on him because I'll pull and my drag will go. That's what happens when it's just a heavy fish. But I don't want to crank my drag too much more.
Try to get some extra.
Oh, you see that?
What?
Something big just jumped. No, actually it might have been like a mackerel. I just got excited. I think it was just a big mackerel jumped after some
See this fish, something chasing the ballyhos right there?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably a mackerel as well. Or a mahi. If I see a mahi, I'll cut this line right now. And right now we're seeing a bunch of ballyhoo get chased. Wow, you see that right there? That was a mackerel. But basically all those little fish that are jumping up there are ballyhoo. So Tosh is gonna throw the popper. Mahi love ballyhoo, so there could be some going after, but really any fish that's going after him, if they come across the popper on their way, they will eat it.
I made that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, there's something. Yep, yeah, fish on. Nice. No. Oh, there's a mahi. There's a mahi.
No.
Still there. It's coming back. It's coming back. Look at that mahi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna shit myself. I'm keeping my eye on him. There's just a little bit of blue that I'm seeing over there.
Right there?
No. He's probably going there, but you need to cast further. Oh my god. That was a mahi. No way. We're hooked up to a roosterfish. And
Oh,
you see him?
Yeah.
There's him. Oh yeah. Oh, is he on?
Yeah.
He's on. No, my freaking mahi. This is what makes those mahi hard to catch.
He's still looking at it.
Yeah, he's still going. So mahi are very aggressive, but they're also very acrobatic. So they'll hit lures over and over. You're kidding me. They'll hit lures over and over, or bait over and over. He's still there. But they won't necessarily get hooked well, because they'll always jump right when they get hooked. So just while Tosh is doing his thing, I'm literally just keeping my eye locked on the mahi.
See him?
Yep, see him. There, you see him?
Yeah.
Nice, so that's important. Just keep one set of eyes locked on. And meanwhile, I completely forgot I'm still fighting a rooster right now. No. Okay, almost got sabotaged by a pelican. This mahi just does not want to get turned into dinner. Yeah, he's on. Oh, he's on. No.
Holy crap!
Oh my goodness, mahi.
He does not want to finish.
He does not want to go. But he will. Come on. Unbelievable. I think that's the 4th time Tosh has hooked him. Freaking, and we got the birds to deal with right here. Oh, and I see this fish.
You do?
Yeah, I see this fish, but focus on the mahi. I'm just gonna keep this rooster fish or whatever. I'll get a look at him. But I'm just gonna keep him right under the kayak for a little bit while we get this whole mahi mess sorted. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's a nice jack crevalle, baby. Yep, not a rooster. 3rd jack of the day, though.
Oh my god.
Here it is.
I can hold that for you.
Thanks. Let me get this guy dehooked. All right, look at this beautiful jack, but I'm gonna release him fast because there's mahi around. See you later. Let's see if we can catch that fish. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen a fish get so lucky so many times. If there's one mahi around, there's definitely more. So I think we're just gonna hang out in this deeper, clearer water, chasing some ballyhoo, seeing if we can find another mahi. All right, that was crazy. That mahi just did not want to be turned into dinner at all. What we're gonna do though is, since we did see a mahi, there's probably more, and we really want to get one. That's basically the only fish in this area now I haven't caught, but we're gonna try to get it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick very close to the ballyhoo. That's what the mahi are chasing, and just keep throwing popper, live bait, everything we have at them until we can hook one and land it. Yeah, Tosh. Let me see, there's a bite, there's a bite, there's a bite. Yep. There we go, fish on. Fish on. Yep. Yeah, here it is, just a mackerel. That's a good mackerel though. There we go. That's a good mackerel. Still looking for the mahi, but that is a good mackerel. And what the heck? Look at this. It's got another line in it. It's got a whole other hook in it. Looks like it already had snapped someone off, but that's a pretty decent size Sierra mackerel right there. Look at this. Very, very nice on that live bait. So let me get the hook out, and then we're gonna keep looking for these mahi. Yeah. Oh, fish on. Jeez. Fish on the live bait. Big run. Big run. Okay. That's a fish. Definitely not a mahi, but could be another jack or a rooster. I'm not even gonna say I think it's a rooster, because the last 6 times I said that, I think it's been 6 jacks in total. Let me see. Ugh. But that is a fish on, and that is a big fish on too. I'm getting towed. Ooh, this is a big fish. I'm getting towed fast right now. It's definitely not a mahi though, because it would have already jumped. Mahi tend to hit and jump right away. But yeah, so it looks like I'm gaining on him. When I gain on these fish, a lot of the times I'll be gaining on them for a while, and it's just because I don't give them a break. It's basically, once I'm gaining on them and I know their head is up a little, I'm just pumping away, not letting them put their head down. Once they aim their head downward, it's a lot tougher, because they got all of their weight facing the way that they're gonna go. However, facing upward, they can't do much, so just try to keep him off balance per se, facing upward. Got him directly below the kayak now, but still quite a bit down. 75 feet deep right now, but just directly under the kayak, so it's kind of hard to fight, but we're pumping it up here. Meanwhile, Tosh is going at it with that popper, see if he can get his revenge on that mahi. All right, I see him, he's down there. Yeah, I don't know what it is though, let's see. It's a jack.
So many jacks.
Wow, another jack. That's the 4th jack of the day. Another jack Crevalle. They're all over today. And there we are, coming up. Easier to land them like this once they're in close, just grabbing that leader and pulling them up manually. There we are.
Big one.
Nice. Yep, look at this. Another nice jack. Nice. Sayonara. Nice.
Oh,
All right.
Good fish to end the day.
Good fish to end the day. There you go, another jack. That's the 4th jack of the day. And you know what? Other than those 4, this sounds stupid, but other than those 4 jacks, it was a little slow. And that Mahi. Other than that Mahi too.
The Mahi that got away.
The Mahi that got away. I don't think I've seen a fish come so close to death and avoid it so many times. But you know what? It happens. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share it, and until next time, tight lines.